Get downloading the One Football app. It is free. The link is in the description for that. All the latest news, your transfers, your gossip, stats with Newcastle United. Every football fan needs it.
I'd say beating Man City, because that was the turning point. I was saying in podcasts, previews, in games around that stage of the season, we needed to beat one of them big teams to rally up the season, because last season we beat Man United at home and that rallied the season. This season it was Man City and we went on to win 6 out of the last 8 home games, which kept winning the league. So I'd say Man City, because how big it was in the season.
Man City, obviously, when we beat Man City, the champions. And what's the other one?
I'd say the 2-1 against Man City.
Got to be Newcastle 2, Man City 1 at the end of January when we beat them. We're all going to the ground, doom and gloom, and then suddenly it pops out with agreed a record deal for Almiron. Suddenly, after planned protests, everyone's like the relief is back again, and we go on to win that game. And I think that was the turning point of the season, personally. And I think quite similar to last season when we played Man United, when we beat them 1-0, it just lifted our season like it has this year.
Shaw against Burnley, what a goal that was. I mean, I think it was James before, he rallied off 3-4 goals, but no, Shaw against Burnley, screamer.
Probably that Richie equaliser against Bournemouth. What else we want? Game in the season?
Was that because you were there?
Yeah, probably much. And I got it as well. Make sure you see, listen, I get the best footage. Forget all these guys, I get the best footage.
I would probably have to give this to Shah's strike against Burnley. The 2 goals were scored in that away game against Bournemouth, close ones though.
Maybe Rondon's free kick against Bournemouth, maybe, or actually Shaw's goal against Burnley. Yeah. I think that's brilliant. Also, his goal against Cardiff was good as well, where he played it out from the back, ran past 4 or 5 players and slotted it in the back of the net.
Well, you've given 3, pick one.
Shaw's against Burnley.
God, tough questions tonight. Player of the season, I'm going to say Dubravka. I think he's been the most consistent. He had a couple of errors early January to late February, but other than that, he's been really consistent. Save again tonight, excellent. I can name 5 or 6 games where Dubravka stood tall and got with the points. Like,
it's got to be Big Rondi, innit? Big Rondon. I mean, goes and scores 10 goals, 11 goals a season. Scores a banger tonight. Scored a few. That free kick against Bournemouth. Yeah, and it's not even ours. So yeah.
So not Perez, not Shaw, not Hayden.
Who? No. Second, third, nah. Listen, Rondon. Perez, awesome. Hayden, awesome. But Rondon, all day long.
I'm just going to go with Dubravka. I just think maybe he's performed from start to finish. You know, start of the season, Shaw, Rondon weren't really playing that much. I think it was until November time when we started winning games.
For me, it's got to be Ayoze Perez. Very underrated, probably the most underrated footballer at the club, and in my opinion, he's our best player at the moment. Has scored loads of goals that look like they're from an impossible angle, but he manages to squeeze them in, and he's our top scorer for our second. People forget this. Last year he was our top scorer with 10 goals. This season I think he's got 10 or 11 again. So he's consistently scoring just over 10 goals a season, and for a player like him, where we bought him for 1.5 million and he's scoring just over 10 goals a season, that's good enough in my opinion.
Is HITC guy going to score a screamer in the charity game?
Probably not, but you're probably going to miss it anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? Hey!